Episode 1. We meet our McRain. Rain is a beast tamer. It's a class that is able to communicate and enter into contracts with many kinds of animals. By forming contracts, they gain the strength of the beast, or animal trier taming. Beast tamer are not good at combat, but they provide support of carrying items for party members. He is fired from his hero's party. He was upset about getting fired, sat on a bench. Few kids arrives and said to Rain to show them his taming skills. He tamed an eagle to show them. They enjoyed it a lot, and tell him that they want to be a tamer. Then Rain decided to be an adventurer. Then he went to Adventurers Guild where he met Natalie. Natalie is the receptionist at Adventurers Guild. Rain asks Natalie about Adventurer, because Rain doesn't know a lot about Adventurer. Natalie told Rain all about Adventurer and their ranks, and how to take quest. After listening to Natalie, Rain is ready for Adventurer's trial. His trial involves slaying 10 goblins and collecting 20 medical herbs. He slayed 10 goblins when he was heading for medical herbs. He hears a scream coming from forest. He runs towards the direction where scream was coming. He finds a killer tiger who was going to a girl. He rushed towards killer tiger to save the girl. But as he hit killer tiger with his dagger was shattered into two after the hit. Killer tiger was focused to kill Rain, and as Rain was going to hit by killer tiger, the girl stood and jumped into air and hitted the tiger with her full strength and killed the tiger. And she also fainted. Rain catches the girl and finds out that she is a cat spirit. He gives her food to eat, and after eating she was back to normal and tells Rain her name Kanade. Rains asks Kanade that what she was doing alone in forest. She replies that she wanted to travel because she was bored. After that, she asks Rain if he is a beast tamer. Rain replies yes, and after hearing that she asked Rain to form a contract with her. At first, Rain was doubting his ability, if he can tame a cat spirit, but Kennedy encourages Rain, and after that Rain forms a contract with Kennedy. Rain submit gems and medical herbs to Natalie. After confirming, Natalie congratulates Rain and gives his adventurer's card, and gives 50 copper coins as reward, and tell that he is currently F-rank adventurer. As he was talking to Kanad about he is now adventurer, he encounters a man who was challenging him for a arm wrestling match and says winner will get Kanad as reward. Rain was doubting his strength, but he accepts the challenge and he wins. He was confused how he get that much strength. Kanade explains how forming a contract with a cat spirit, he gets a boost in physical strength. Rain and Kanade went on a mission to collect medical herbs. When they were collecting medical herbs, Kanade hears yelling and screams, so they went to check what's happening there. They found a group of bandits from Ebon Fangs robbing a merchant. Rain decides to help the merchant. Rain and Kanade rushes towards bandits. Rain beats all the bandits, and Kanade saves the merchant. She was amazed seeing Rain's fighting skills and asked Rain where learned how to fight. Rain says during his training, he also learned marital arts. Rain asks merchant that traveling in forest without guards is dangerous. Merchant says he hired some but they ran off the second things, took a turn for the worse. Merchant says he is more worried about reprisals from the Ebon Fangs. He tells Rain to run away, but Rain decides to capture the all and went to capture them. During their way to Ebon Fangs camp, Kanade was worried that how Rain will defeat all of them and ask him, and Rain replies that he got a plan. On reaching their hideout, Rain form a temporary contract with Aharbis. Aharbis are special because they got paralytic sting that will put anyone who's by it down for 12 hours. Rain sends bees to their hideout and asks Kanade to run to town and get some reinforcements. She heads for town and asks Rain to be careful. The bees paralyzes all the bandits, and Kanade also gets the reinforcements, and they captures all the bandits. When they were capturing the bandits, they encounters group of king lizards. Rain and Kanade defeats all the king lizards. After capturing all bandits and defeating king lizards, Rain was promoted to E rank. They also get a sizable reward, which they use to pick some equipments in town and celebrated with luxurious dinner and get into a hotel form room to stay, but he was surprised because he got one room with 2 beds. He was nervous to sleep with Kanade, but Kanade says she is okay because she trusts him and they spend their night. When they get to Adventurer Guild, they got to know about Guard Dog of Stride Bridge, and they're picking fights with anyone who tries to cross the bridge, and it's deterring people from using bridge. And Natalie asks Tareen to take this mission, and he will also get a reward for it. And this mission is also available for any rank, and the reward is 5 gold coins. After hearing about reward, Rain accepted the mission and went to defeat the Guard Dog of Stride Bridge. When they got to Bridge, they found that the guard dog was a Tanya. Tanya is a rare dragonoid species, and she was using the bridge for her training because it's Dragonoid's law. Once they turned 15, they out on a journey to become properly strong. Tanya was eager to fight them, and they started fighting Kanad, and Rain was out, matched by Tanya. And then Rain got a plan and asks Kanad to buy him some time. Kanad started fighting Tanya after some time. Rain asks Kanad to step back, and Tanya was getting ready to fight. Rain attacks Tanya with some birds, but Tanya sends them off and says he cannot win with them. Tanya feels dizzy and she can't move. She was confused, and then Rain explains that he formed a temporary contract with Pito, and they are poisonous, and the poison made Tanya unable to move. Tanya admits her defeat. Rain asks Tanya to come with them. Tanya asks Rain is he going to sell her for gold, but Rain replies he just wanted to talk and made him a promise that she will never do anything like this ever again. Tanya was surprised from Rain's personality. After that, Rain returns to Adventurer Guild and tells Natalie he defeated the guard dog and says that the bridge is safe to travel. Natalie says they will give him reward after confirming his story and asks about Tanya, and Rain replies she is someone they met on the course of their mission, but Natalie was confused about Tanya's appearance. Rain say she is just wearing a costume. After that, Tanya was willing to join Rain and Kanade. They both were surprised. Tanya says it will fun to train with them and asks to form a contracts. After joining Tanya to party, they took their first job on as a trio was exterminating slime. Slime are F rank that anyone can beat, which is why most of adventurers don't bother with them, but if they're left untouched for too long, they can turn into a swarm. Ryan took this mission because he thought it would be easy, but they're having trouble finding slimes, so Rain uses a bird to find slimes, and he finds a large group of slimes. As Ryan was about to kill all the slime, bare-handed, Tanya asks Rain to use magic to kill them, but Rain was not sure if he can cast a spell powerful enough to kill this many slimes. However, when he uses fireball magic, the spell was powerful enough to kill a large number of slimes. Because of that, Rain was shocked and can't believe himself. Tanya explained Rain with making contract with Tanya boosted Rain magic power, like Kanade's contract boosted his physical strength. After explaining Tanya's contract, Rain asks Tanya to teach him how to use magic more because Rain was Beast Tamer. He knew only little about magic. Tanya agreed to teach Rain magic. Rain killed all the slimes using only magic. After completing the mission, Rain took Tanya and Kennedy to eat. While eating Tanya, and Kennedy asked Rain about his previous party, Rain replied that they only use him to carry their equipments and other stuff. And when they feel like Rain is no longer needed in their party, they kicked out Rain from their party. After listening to Rain's story, Tanya and Kanade were angry on the leader of the party and the party members. To calm Tanya and Kanade, Rain told them about how his home was destroyed while he was training and he was saved by knights. After listening to Rain's sad story, Tanya and Kennedy confronted Rain and told him how amazing is Rain. This lightened Rain's mood a little after eating. They went to their inn. Next day, Rain took a mission to kill orcs. Orcs are E-rank monsters, and they aren't much physically stronger than goblins, but orcs are much smarter. They killed all the orcs and completed their mission. When Rain was heading for his way to Adventurers Guild, he encountered his former party members. They wanted Rain to join their party again, because they are having trouble finding their way in a magical forest. So they came to hire Rain. Rain refuses to join their party and starts moving, But the party leader, Hiro, stopped Rain after seeing a cat spirit and dragonoid with Rain and asked them how they met Rain. Kanade and Tanya said Rain tamed them after listening to Tanya, and the Kanada hero was surprised and started to insult Rain, Tanya, and Kanada Rain got angry and challenged them for duel. Rain's party won the duel easily. After defeat, the hero asked Rain to go to the magical forest and get a shield for him, which will help the hero to defeat the Demon King. Rain, Kanade, and Tanya went to a magical forest. Rain used a bird to find their way in the forest. He found the way, but they were unable to reach it. They walked for hours but couldn't reach the destination, and after another hour they noticed they were again where they started. Tanya casted a spell to search the area. The spell led them to a tree, and Tanya said that there's a spell that prevents them from doing anything but walking in circles. And asks Kanade to destroy the tree, but Rain asks Kanade to not destroy the tree, and asks Tanya if there is any way to dispel the tree. Tanya say it would take too much time, and Kanade said if they take too much time, Hero's party would make fun of Rain, and she rushed towards the tree. As she was about to strike the tree, they all heard a voice saying, "Leave this place," and a fairy emerged from the tree. Fairy is one of the ultimate species like Kanade and Tanya, spellcasting specialists with magic power even greater than dragonoids. Fairies hated humans because they destroyed the forest. Fairies lives in hinterlands where humans couldn't reach them. Rain tried to have a chat with the fairy, but the fairy threatened them that if they didn't leave the forest, she would kill all of them. Rain, Kanade, and Tanya ran towards the direction where they came. Rain decided to talk to Fairy and went back to the fairy. Fairy warned Rain and started attacking him. Rain took the attack head-on. Fairy was surprised and stopped attacking Rain and asked him what he wants. Rain said he wants the Shield of Truth. Fairy gave the Shield of Truth to Rain. Rain felt uneasy and asked Fairy if something bothering her. Fairy said her name is Sora, and she was protecting with her younger twin sister. Her name was Runa, and her personality was opposite of Sora. But they were very close. The job to protect their villages and maintaining the barrier was dull, but they were happy because they have each other, and one day they decided to leave the barrier for a while, and there they encountered a monster working for Demon King's army. They tried to return to the barrier, but it pursued, and they were fired to attack, but they failed, and the monster captured Runa. Sora said the name of the monster was Shadow Knight. Rain explained that Shadow Knight is a C-rank monster, and he wouldn't be able to beat an ultimate species, but it does have one tricky characteristic, which nullifies all magical attacks, and only physical attacks work on them. So fairies were a bad match for them, and how the Shadow Knight was able to defeat Sora and Runa. Rain says he will defeat the Shadow Knight and bring Runa back. Rain, Kanade, and Tanya went to save Runa. They found Shadow Knight, and Rain attacked the Shadow Knight with a fireball. Shadow Knight told Rain that the spell didn't work on him as he was talking. Kanade strikes him with a powerful punch. After Kanade, Rain also landed a punch on Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight was amazed with Rain's power and asked Rain what his purpose was for challenging the Demon King's army. As Rain and Kanade draw the attention of Shadow Knight to them, Tanya was able to save Runa when Shadow Knight noticed that Rain was only distracting him. And the fairy is now free. He launched a powerful attack which almost destroyed the whole area. Rain asked Kanade to attack Shadow Knight with full power. Rain distracted the Shadow Knight with RBs and casted a spell on Kanade that boosted her strength. Kanade attacked Shadow Knight and took him down with one punch after defeating Shadow Knight. They went to Sora. Sora was happy to see that her sister Runa is fine. She showed her gratitude to Rain, Kanade, and Tanya. As Rain was about to leave, Runa and Sora said they are going to leave the barrier and go on to their own journey, but they were afraid because they never left the barrier before. After listening to this, Kanade asked Sora and Runa to join them, and Rain and Tanya also agreed to this. Runa and Sora said to Rain to form a contract with them also. Rain formed a contract with Sora and Runa, After forming a contract with two fairies at once, Rain was exhausted. After that, Rain gives the Shield of Truth to the hero. He was surprised that Rain did it in 2 days, so he doubted Rain and said, "If the shield is fake," Rain gave the shield to Hero's party members to confirm if it's fake or not. They confirmed that the shield was real, and as Rain was about to leave, one of the party member asked Rain to rejoin the party, but Rain rejected and leave. Rain and his party members decided to buy some equipment for Rain. So they went to the best equipment shop in town. They met the shop owner, who was a dwarf, and asked him to show them some equipments, but the dwarf said rudely to pick whatever he likes. As Rain was searching for equipments to buy, another man comes to the shop and asks Dwarf to show him best sword, and also says he have so much money. Dwarf shows the men some good-looking sword and gave one of them to men, and he was happy receiving the sword. After the men leave the shop, Rain asks Dwarf if this is his best works. Dwarf replies absolutely not. This is only for showcase and also to get money. Rain asks Dwarf, why is he giving weak swords to his customer? Dwarf replies that at starting, he gives his best weapons to his customer, but once they find something better than his weapon, they throw it away, which make Dwarf sad, and that's why he gives them fancy-looking weapons. Rain asked the dwarf to show him his best weapons. Dwarf said he will make a special weapon only for Rain. Rain and his party members were happy, but then Dwarf said that he doesn't have enough material to make it. So he asked Rain to go on a quest which he will officially make and recommend Rain to do it. After that, Rain went to Adventurer Guild, where has a lot of commotion. Kinnaid asked Natalie about commotion. She replied that Hero's party is recruiting a member to join their party and defeat the Demon King. Rain gives the quest to Natalie and said he would like to take this quest, and Natalie agreed. Rain went on a quest on their way until they reached the Mithril excavation site. They find out that there are some adventurers who are illegally mining. While they were observing the site, they were attacked by 2 men. Kanade and Tanya defeated them, and Rain decided to go into the cave. Rain and his party enter the mine. As they were going in the mine, they were attacked by Fireball. Runa and Sora blocked the fireball. After that, they defeated the enemies and captured them, but one of them is still standing and challenged Rain in duel, because he was also a beast tamer. Rain hit him with a powerful punch, and he was almost lost, but then he summoned his beast Behemoth. Behemoth is a B-rank monster. The enemy ordered his Behemoth to attack Rain. Rain dodged all Behemoth's attack, but the cave began to fall as Behemoth attacked. So Rain said to his party members to escape from cave and get to safety, and also take the man they captured. Rain's party members went outside of the cave, and Rain was fighting alone with the enemy, and his Behemoth, Kanade, was concerned about Rain. Tanya looked at Kinnaid and said to Kinnaid to go and help Rain. In the cave, enemy ordered his Behemoth to kill Rain. As Behemoth was about to strike Rain, Kinnaid helps Rain and saves him. Rain says that he will fight the Behemoth and asks Kinnaid to capture the enemy. Rain engaged with the Behemoth. Meanwhile, Kinnaid captured the enemy. After knowing that enemy was captured, Rain also used a spell on Behemoth, from which he rewrite the contract that enemy formed with Behemoth and gain control on Behemoth. The enemy was angry and tried to retake the control and started ordering the Behemoth to kill Rain. But the Behemoth rushed towards the enemy and about to kill him, but Rain saved he and killed the Behemoth. After capturing all the enemies, Rain went to Gantz the dwarf and give him the material Gantz wanted. Gantz was go happy and asked what type of weapons Rain wants. Rain replied that he wants a dagger and a gauntlet. Gantz said he will need some time to get it done. Rain said it's good because he was going to take a break for some also. Next day, Rain took Sora and Runa for a walk in town. While they were walking, Sora and Runa asked Rain if he get any special power or ability boost by forming contract with Sora and Runa, like he gained physical boost and magical boost by forming contract with Kanade and Tanya. Rain replied, he doesn't feel any different right now. Sora and Runa both get upset after listening Rain. Rain said he is happy that Sora and Runa joined his party, which lightened Sora and Runa's mood. When Rain, Sora, and Runa was walking around the town, they encountered the prince of the town. Prince wanted to take Sora and Runa from Rain, but Rain refused. Prince ordered his soldiers to kill Rain and take Sora and Runa to him. Rain defeated all Prince's soldiers and warned Prince that if he ever tried to lay a finger on Sora and Runa, he will kill him. And Rain walked away with Sora and Runa. While Rain was fighting the soldiers of Prince, Rain discovered a new skill, consecutive incantation, which he gained from forming a contract with Sora and Runa. Rain went to the headquarter of the Order of Knights and filed a complaint of Prince assaulting. When Rain was filling the complaint, some knight came and said they investigated the case already, and Prince was innocent, and laughed at Rain. Rain left the headquarter. On his way back to home, he met Stella M. Place, who is a member of Knights. She said she wants to punish the Lord's family's wrongdoing, and she needs Rain's help to accomplish that. Rain agreed with Stella and said he will help her to accomplish that. Rain introduced his party to Stella, and they made a plan to capture the Lord and his son. Rain spreaded rumor that a warehouse on the city's outskirts contains proof of the king's collusion with the Lord. After hearing the rumor, all the knight went to the warehouse where Stella and Rain defeated all the knights. Stella, comrades, and subordinates also take over the Order's branch office. The prince was so angry, and the only thing he wanted is to kill Rain. Hero, who also wanted to kill Rain, came to Prince, gave him a ring, and said, "It will help the prince to kill Rain." Stella, with her subordinates, went to the Lord's palace and confronted the Lord's knights. Stella, with the help of Tanya and Kanade, started fighting the Lord's knights. Meanwhile, Rain, with the help of Sora and Run, went inside the palace. Rain asked Sora and Runa to find where are the hostages and teleport them to safety. When Sora and Runa were searching for hostages, they found a large amount of magic. Rain said to Sora and Runa to go and save the hostages, and he will go to the source of the magic. Rain went to find the source of the magic and found a girl held as a prisoner. She was in a very bad shape, so Rain healed her and asked her name. She replied, Nina. Nina was a demigod who was captured by Prince and held as a prisoner and make her wear a collar that seals her demigod power. Rain breaked the collar and saved Nina. Meanwhile, Kanade and Tanya defeated all the Lord's knights and went inside the palace with Stella, Runa, and Sora. They met Rain, who was carrying Nina on his back inside the palace, and they all is about Nina to Rain. Rain explained everything to them, and they treated Nina like their little sister. As they were talking, Prince found them and attacked Rain with the power of Ring. A Reaper appeared and attacked Rain, but it doesn't affect Rain at all, and the Reaper disappeared, Runa asked. Rain that she wants to try something on him. Rain agreed. Run casted a poison spell on Rain, but it doesn't affect him. Runa explained that Rain got 2 abilities by forming a contract with Sora, and Runa, first was consecutive incantation and second is nullification, and that was the Reaper attack doesn't affect him. Meanwhile, Prince was consumed by hatred and got consumed by the ring, and then a demon emerged and said he is going to destroy the town and kill all the town people. The demon started to destroy the town. Rain with his party and Nina decided to defeat the demon. Rain, Kanade, Tanya, Sora, and Runa attacked the demon, but it doesn't affect the demon. The demon summoned his army and ordered them to destroy the town. Rain and his party members started to destroy demon's army. When N and his party members were destroy the demon's army, the demon attacked Kanade, seeing Kanade injured. Tanya attacked demon with dragon breath. In response, demon also launched his attack. But demon's attack was more powerful than Tanya. After healing Tanya and Kanade, Sora and Runa casted a spell on demon and Rain boosted Kanade and Tanya's power. After getting boosted their power, Tanya and Kanade attacked the demon and almost killed the butt. Somehow, the demon their attack after that. The demon summoned more of his army and flew up in the sky where Rain's and his party members' attack won't reach. Rain asked Sora and Runa to teleport the town people and Nina to a safe place, while Rain, Kanade, and Tanya was fighting Natalie, send all the adventurer to help Rain to defeat the demon. Rain asked Tanya to convert into dragon and get him to demon, but Tanya said she used too much power and cannot transform into her dragon form. Then suddenly Nina came to Rain and said she want to help. Rain and used her power to get Rain closer to Demon Rain, re-ridded the demon army's control, and ordered them to kill the demon. And they killed the demon and saved the town.